Hello guys and gals, Buffalo here. Welcome back to the range. The sky's been rumbly grumbly all day long. It's actually trying to rain right now. I don't know if you can see it on the screen or not, but looking at the weather radar, it's going to be raining on and off all day. So I thought I'd try to film a little video in between the rain showers and maybe some during the rain showers like I'm doing right now. But I've got the Baikal MP-18 12 gauge single shot shotgun back out. I've had this for about 5 years. I've done an initial review video on it 4 or 5 years ago, and this gun generated a lot of interest. I didn't expect that much interest in a single shot 12 gauge shotgun, but apparently this thing has a pretty good following overseas. A lot of the comments I got on that video were in the Russian language and other languages, so it wasn't just my US based subscribers watching, it was people from around the globe. So a lot of people have asked me how it's held up. I did the second video I called it the MP-18 Buffaloized, meaning that I customized it for my needs. And I gave it a little paint job and shortened the barrel, and people were asking how that paint held up. I used two types of paint on this thing. I used Brownell's Alumihide 2 for the black and the brown portions, and I used just some off-the-shelf flat Rust-Oleum for the green parts that you see, the olive drab looking parts. The Brownell's Alumihide has held up fabulous. You can see on this, the bottom of that fore end, that gets a lot of wear from your hand. It has held up great. Again, that's the Brownell's Alumihide. Whereas the Rust-Oleum back here, where my other hand would go, you can see the black starting to show through. Just wears a lot quicker than that Alumihide stuff. You can see a lot of scratches. This gun hasn't had an easy life. It hasn't been babied. Now, I don't abuse any of my guns, but there is a pecking order as to how they're treated. And this one is my camp shotgun. It's trying to show you all the scratches and nicks in that finish. Now, any finish is going to scratch and nick over time. And this has been about 4 years ago since I painted this. And what I was going to say was, this is my utility shotgun. It's not really my self-defense shotgun. It's of course, it's a 12 gauge shotgun. You could use it for that, but you just got the one shot. For me, it's more of a utility gun to have around the camp for when I might need a shotgun for something. I use it, throw it behind the truck seat. I've had it in the John boat, and again around the camp. And it gets other people shoot it. You know, they'll take it out and, oh, we got a shotgun here, and they'll take it out and shoot it, and they don't care how they treat it, and I'm not on to them about that. I don't care either. I don't care if it gets scratched up a little bit. It's just it's a utility shotgun. That's what I use it for. Now, I shortened the barrel. It had a 28-inch barrel on it, and I shortened it down to 18.5 inches to better suit my needs. I took a lot of heat for doing that. A lot of people said I shouldn't have shortened the barrel, but I customized it to my purposes. Now, obviously, if you want to leave the barrel long, that's up to you. I just made it more suitable for my needs, and I'm glad I done it. I don't have any regrets whatsoever. That Rust-Oleum, I probably should have went ahead and bought another can of Brownell's Alumihide to finish that stock with, but really, I don't mind that worn look. I think it looks pretty good, actually. But just from this test right here, I can tell you what, if you do use that Brownell's Alumihide, it's very tough. It's a tough finish. Again, any finish is going to scratch and chip given enough abuse, but that is some tough stuff. I've used it on several shotguns, and it's held up quite well. I put that big bead on here. I love just a plain brass bead on a shotgun. This one's a little larger than I would normally use, but it's what I had laying around, so that's what I tapped the hole for and threaded in there. But today, since you guys wanted to see this thing again, I just thought we'd do some shooting with it. So I've got some unusual targets. People bring me stuff all the time, and I really appreciate that. but they bring me stuff and drop it off. Instead of taking it to the scrap yard or to the dump, they'll bring it by and say, hey, Buffalo might want to shoot that. So they'll bring it by and drop it off. And a lot of times I'll shoot it and use it for something. The rain's picking up now, but and I might not even have it on video camera, but I'll end up shooting it, and then I'll take it to the scrap yard or to the recycle yard, wherever it needs to go. So, but I really do appreciate that. And I've got a few targets today that we'll just blast some holes in. I've got some bird shot, some buckshot, and some slugs. So I'm going to get this camera back under the carport here and wait for this rain to pass, and we'll do some shooting. All right, we'll start out with these. These are left over from the fireworks my son had that he was setting off for Independence Day. Some kind of fireworks shot up out of each of these holes. You guys have probably seen them before. But this is molded out of something, like some kind of plaster. Thought it'd be fun to shoot that with some bird shot. Got some Rio number 8 bird shot here, just a target load. So, let's try one of these. Well, that worked out better than I thought it would. Got one more here. Just caught the edge of that one. We'll finish it off right there on the ground. All right, I got a couple of gallons of old paint that a friend dropped off. Thought I might want to shoot them. Why not? Let's shoot them. Time to step up the loads a little bit. I've got some double aught buck and some slugs. I've got 2 of these paint gallons. We'll shoot the first one with some 9 pellet double aught buck. Then we'll shoot the second one with a slug. Woo! I'm gonna paint the range today. You can see all those pellet holes exit there. Okay, I've got the other paint can hanging. This time I've got us a Winchester 1-ounce Foster slug. It's in a 2 3/4 inch shell, rated at 1,600 feet per second. Gosh, man, that was more like it right there. I'll tell you what, even with this nice rubber butt pad they put on these, you feel every ounce of that recoil in this little lightweight shotgun. Got another slug. I figure we'll finish that other paint can off. Oh man, that is too fun. All right, I've got some of these 32-ounce metal gas cans. Thought I'd toss one up and shoot it with bird shot. Oh, way over in the woods. I'll have to walk over there and get that one. These other 2, that one is empty and that one is full of water. So I thought I'd shoot them with a slug and see what the difference between shooting an empty one is and one that's full of water. I think most of you already know. We're going to do it anyway. That was an empty one. Get another slug. And this one's full of water. Nice. So here was the empty one. You can see that big slug just went right through it. And here is the one that was full of water. Blew both ends off and flattened out the rest.
But buffalo, you can't shoot moving birds with a little short barrel like that.
Well, you really shouldn't go around projecting your own inabilities onto others. We'll switch up and shoot some incoming. Smoked him. Might as well try to put a couple of slugs on the steel there at about 50 yards. Woo! All right, so that's going to do it for the follow-up on the Baikal MP-18 Russian-made single-shot break-action 12-gauge shotgun. I've got a review up on this thing if you want to check it out. These are harder to find now than they used to be. These used to be a dime a dozen. Due to the import restrictions and things, they're harder to find than they used to be. I'll give you a quick rundown. This breaks the barrel open. You've got a crossbolt safety here. You've also got an ejection extractor selector. You saw me, if you pay attention, you saw me using it both ways in the video. If you leave it alone and don't move it, it'll eject the shell, the empty shell, when you open the gun. If you pull it back, it'll simply extract the shell, and you can pull it out and put it in your pocket or pouch or whatever. Now, if you leave a live round in it, it's just going to extract it either way. It's not going to kick it out on the ground. Cocking indicator. Really well made shotgun. Takes down easily. This lever takes the fore end off, and you can just break the gun down. Just like that. I mean, easy storage. Just a great little shotgun. Like I said, they ain't as easy to find now as they used to be. Back when I bought this one, they were everywhere and you could get them cheap. And there it's right back together. Real simple, real handy to have around. Probably already said that about 20 times in this video, but anyway, that's all I got for you guys. And I'll talk at you again soon. But just a second thought, hold on just a second. I saw that my buddy Scott, the Kentucky Hillbilly, is trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and he's doing a little giveaway over there on that channel. I'd like for you guys to go check him out. Scott's in the comments section of every one of my videos. You'll see him there. He's that way with a lot of YouTubers in the firearms community. He's a real, you know, he supports a lot of different people, including me. So if I get the chance to help him back, I'm going to. I'd like to see him get to 1,000 subscribers. I think he's got less than 700 right now, but he's going to do a giveaway. I'll link his giveaway video in the description of this one. Go check him out. If you don't like his channel, don't subscribe. No harm, no foul. If you do like it, and I think some of you will, he's a real straight shooter. Doesn't do a lot of editing to his videos. He tells what he's got to say, and he uploads that video. Just a real straight shooter. He feels like a neighbor or something, you know. When I watch one of Scott's videos, I feel like I'm listening to one of my neighbors talk at me. So I think some of you might feel that. It won't be for everybody, but I think some of you might like him too. So go check him out. That's all I got, and I'll talk with you guys again soon.